Welcome back, everybody. It is 5:13 on what's shaping up to be a pretty nice Thursday after that line of storms rolled through the Tennessee Valley last night. For more on what we can expect, meteorologist David Karnes joins us from the Channel 3 Weather Studio. David?
Yeah, quite a big deal, John. As a matter of fact, take a look at a couple of pictures that we have. I think this is from Red Bank, where we had some big-time rain, storms as well, and the wind. And the wind obviously knocking a tree down, damaging this home, and that is going to be, unfortunately, an issue for that homeowner. No reports of any injuries with that. That's Crestview Drive in Red Bank, if you're familiar with the area. So quite a bit of a mess there, and that is repeated across many counties in our viewing area. Wind, we had a number of reports of small dime-sized hail around the Tennessee Valley as well. So kind of a mess during the overnight. The good news is it got out of the picture earlier than expected. It was supposed to last until about 6 o'clock. We're done now. After about 3:30, everything was gone, and now what we can do is enjoy some nice, cool, dry weather for the next few days. Let's take a look at our weather headlines. Clearing, cooler, and windy today. That's the only thing you'll need to look out for. Winds are going to be blowing behind the front about 10 to 20 miles per hour. And then chilly, dry weather settles in for a couple of days. Saturday afternoon, it'll start to warm back up a little bit, and that's going to help fuel rain and thunderstorms all day on Easter. The big deal is going to be the rain, but we may have a couple of strong storms. Can't completely rule it out. It'll be a storm alert weather day in which we want to be especially aware of what's going on around us on Sunday all day long. 59 degrees right now in Chattanooga, 59 in Cleveland. Getting the car washed, anything outdoors, the afternoon should be okay, but again, windy, 10 to 20 mile per hour winds out of the northwest, but still much cooler, noticeably so. It's been in the low 80s. We'll only get up to about 70 this afternoon. So a quick look at our high-res radar showing light rain showers now. All of this is just light stuff, nothing severe. The severe thunderstorm watch was in effect until 6 a.m. It was allowed to expire about an hour ago, and now we just have some light showers drifting through places like Murphy, Blue Ridge. These areas saw quite a bit of hail down toward Ellijay. Not only hail, but high winds as well. Now we're just getting light showers moving through, and after those move through, it's just going to be kind of windy, and that's going to be it. A look at the widespread wind damage and hail damage reports. So many of them in Middle Tennessee. We're starting to get some of those popping up around the Tennessee Valley. You can see a couple of wind damage reports. Cleveland stretching up toward, looks like northern McMinn County. So we'll see more of those coming in as we move through the morning. And daylight happens and folks go out and look in their yard and see what's happened. Well, here's the front sliding through. Behind it, northerly winds this afternoon will bring in cooler air, a high of 70 today. Nice and chilly on Friday all day long. We'll start out in the upper 30s and low 40s on Friday morning. Friday afternoon, we're only going to climb to about 60 degrees, and most folks will be in the mid to upper 50s tomorrow afternoon. Saturday will be even colder in the morning, mid to upper 30s, and then Saturday afternoon will make it back up into the mid to upper 60s. Now take a look. We have this little wave of low pressure to our southwest on Saturday. That's going to be moving in Sunday morning with heavy rain and maybe some thunderstorms, and then that front is basically just going to park over us through the day, allowing for showers and thunderstorms to develop through the day. Severe weather is not likely, but I can't completely rule it out. So because of that, plus because of the fact that we're going to be getting some heavy rain all day on Easter Sunday, we're going to call it a storm alert weather day, just so you can be extra weather aware for Sunday. Rainfall amounts, most folks are going to get more than 2 inches. Now this is very preliminary long-range model data, so I know that these numbers will change. Hopefully they will go down a little bit. This looks up toward the Blue Ridge, forecasting 4 to 6 inches of rain. That would be devastatingly heavy rainfall indeed, and we could get some, and probably would get some isolated areas of flooding with more than 2 inches of rain across the Tennessee Valley. So hopefully it won't be that much, but it is something we need to be very watchful of over the next couple of days. A remnant shower or two, and then clearing as we move through the morning. This afternoon, windy and cooler, winds out of the northwest, 10 to 20 miles per hour, and highs in the upper 60s and low 70s. And then tonight, boys, are going to be nice and cool. Grab the jacket as the winds taper off. We will see it dropping down into the upper 30s and low 40s in the valley, mid-30s in the higher elevations, and Storm Alert 7-day forecast showing that cooler weather staying with us. Look at that, in the 30s for everybody on Saturday morning, then back up to 69 on Saturday afternoon, and the high on Friday, by the way, you'll need the jacket just about all day as we only get up to 60. For Sunday, Storm Alert weather day, we're looking at heavy rain and storms basically all day, still getting up to 65, clearing out and leveling off in the mid-60s. Again, the average high is 71 degrees, so we'll be well below that for the first half of next week.